Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is me, your girl Sandra Peachy MW, and in today's video we will be talking about adaptation and learning how to live in this new world that we are in. So as we all know, right now Miss Coco V has taken over, and I want to talk to you guys, have a one-on-one, have a discussion on the new lives and new ways of living that I currently undergo. So if you are interested in any of that, please stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you are a day one to this channel, press that join button and support a homegirl, because we all know we need it, and you get extra perks by doing that. So let's go straight into the video. So if you have been living in a bubble, I just want to give you a quick summary of what has been going on in the world out there, because I know the situation is different in different countries. I know in Malawi it's more chilled. I know in Malawi it's more chilled than it is right in the European nations. So let me just tell you, sis. Let me just tell you, since 2019, in China, Wuhan, there had been an outbreak and a pandemic of Miss Coco V. I'm trying to avoid saying her name because it's like really difficult for YouTube to promote videos that actually say the name, so we'll just call it Coco V, okay? So there was an outbreak. People didn't take a specific doctor seriously. In fact, the government tried to silence him, and then he ended up passing away, and there was a huge outbreak which resulted in millions of people in China passing away and also people being sick. This spread out to different countries. Italy was one of the hard-hittest countries. We also have Ecuador, who was really hit hard to the point where corpses were left on the streets, as from supposedly, I'm not saying this really happened, but supposedly corpses were being left in the street. Other countries like USA now are running with the most highest COVID cases, but that could also be because US is a very huge country, so we should look at percentages more than numbers of cases. So we also have countries in Africa like South Africa that has a huge number of people being affected. Costa Rica also is having about 44,000 people that have the cases of corona, but literally a low, but they have a low death rate. The youngest person that has passed away is 19 years old. I remember I did a video on how our class is now doing with the whole Coco V situation and how lockdown has affected us. So this is like a follow-up video to that. So currently life has changed on campus. We were considered a bubble before. We were considered a bubble, now we're no longer a bubble. So the school has taken absolute measures, restrictions and all of that to try and keep all of us safe. You need to remember that this is an international institution. We have people from all over the world, so it is a case of, if we do have to shut down the school, where are we going to take the people? It is a scholarship based school, university, so if time passes and we mess up the schedule, then what happens with the money? Who's going to fund the extra year and things like that? It's a very complicated situation. But the best thing we can do right now as students, as people anywhere in the world, is to follow protocol. It's very simple. Wash your hands. It's not even a big issue. Literally soap and water, sing happy birthday 2 times and you've got it. It's not that big of a deal. People are scared of washing their hands. Ooh, didn't your mother teach you? Didn't your mother teach you? I know a lot of students have now been going through a hard time with online classes, because it is an extreme change, guys. We were used to having the lecture in front of you, we were used to interacting with others, we were used to having each other next to each other. So now with the whole change, it's so dramatic that it's affecting us mentally. Some people are not so used to being locked down in 4 walls and just having a computer to interact with. So it's really hard, okay? It's not easy, we know that, but we need to respect the restrictions. So online classing, the pits, the literal pits, but we need to persevere. I am 92 days away from my graduation as I filmed this video, and it has been literally hard completing my final year online, okay? I also had problems with my thesis because of the pandemic, so I understand everybody's situation out there who is a student specifically. I don't know about other people. Now, speaking of people who are looking for the next step, a master's, a PhD, you know, a bachelor's. So this is specifically for class of 2020. I did write a letter to class of 2020 on my blog, so if you are interested in finding out what I had to say to you guys, you know, some words of encouragement, just check out my blog at sandrapeachymw.org, link in my description box. But yeah, I talked to class of 2020. I know this was the year we were supposed to travel, we were supposed to graduate, say goodbye to our friends, you know, look for greener pastures, but the situation did not end up like that. We are getting no's left and right. We don't know what's the next step, we don't know what to do, we don't know what to expect, and it's very, 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 very hurtful and dreadful. I know people who have been waiting for graduations all their life, having their graduation ceremony cancelled. I am one of those people. I have never worn a gown in my life. This was my first experience. This was me saying to the world that, look, I made it, I am a graduate. But Coco said, no honey, no, you are not doing that. And it's very difficult, like searching anywhere, and the only thing you hear is, no, we are currently having struggles with this, no, the pandemic, that. Guys, it is dreadful. Okay, it is dreadful, but you know what, you can do it. Just push forward, keep persevering forward, because you can live and you can survive. We need to look at the advantages of the situation right now. We are adapting to a digital world. We're learning about digital media, we're learning about digital businesses, and so we're moving into a next step of the next era, the next reliable thing. So we have seen that sometimes like we can't depend on one way of living. So learn from this experience, acquire a new skill. There was someone who said once that really resonated with me, that if you come out of this lockdown not completing a goal, not learning a new skill, or not achieving something that you've always wanted to achieve, then it wasn't lack of time that you had, you were just lazy, because now you have all the time in the world. So think about that. Wear your masks, okay? So there's a lot of rumors surrounding masks, and we have types of masks. We have this one, the clinical or traditional mask that has always been used by doctors, and now all of a sudden this is not safe enough. We have these cloth masks that have 3 layers. I have 2 of these. This one is the one that's not opened. Thank you, Earth University, for providing all students with masks. So we have received right now like 4 masks from the university, and they've given me so many masks that I don't have one open. So there's a lot of rumors going around what type of mask to wear, what not to wear. Oh, like for example, the one with the filter. People are saying the filter allows the corona, allows cocoa in, but I don't know. I am not a scientific person, but all I can say is wear a mask. Ow, guys, ow. Anyway, all I can say is wear a mask. Right now, Earth University is running a challenge, the Wear a Mask Challenge. So if you're interested in participating, take part in that challenge where you take a picture of yourself using a mask in your everyday activities, tag 3 of your friends, and challenge them to do the same thing. So wear your masks, be safe. There is a lot of misconceptions. A lot of people who the situation is not directly affecting them, or they cannot directly see it, feel like the situation is in limbo, it does not exist. Honey, rather, okay, like, look, I'm just saying, rather be safe than die ignorant. That's what I'm saying. So it's better to, I mean, prevention is better than cure. So if you don't believe the situation, still take the precautions to keep yourself safe, rather than die as a consequence of you not even trying to protect yourself. Because my dear, even 19-year-olds are passing away. So be careful, be safe. I love you guys so much. You guys mean so much to me. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers, and I cannot do that if all of y'all are sick. Okay, so this video is for my people. I just wanted to have a one-on-one, a chat, and update on my take on the situation with Coco. And since I last did one months ago, like February, March, so that's the current situation we're in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's start a conversation, let's start a thread, communicate with me, tell me your comments, your opinions, what you think down in the comment section below, and I will be happy to reply and have a discussion with you guys. Remember, wash your hands, wear a mask, and stay in your room, mind your own business, and drink your own water. Peace, guys.